Hi, I'm Elena with YouTube Pilates. We're going to be doing a chair workout today. If you have an exo chair, a Wunda chair, your chair is going to work for this. So when it comes to the spring settings, we're going to have one spring connected to the very top only. And that is it. Again, one spring connected to the very top. We'll say, I'll always just direct it from there, okay? So to start off, I want you to be behind the chair. I want you to be standing and grounded, and we'll get this class going. I also have a mat out. As you can see, you don't necessarily have a mat, but we are going to be laying down in front of the chair. If your chair tends to slide, you could put a little grippy underneath it or put it up against the wall for exercises that will come, especially when we're laying down on the mat. Ready? Let's stand here. We're right behind the chair. You're not touching the chair. Your feet are hip width apart. Let's close our eyes for now. Feel the weight in your feet. I want them to feel balanced from the front and back, even the left and right of the footbed. Let's feel yourself lift up tall, like somebody's pulling you from the crown of your head up towards the ceiling. Let's inhale, open your eyes, reach your arms out to the side and up towards the ceiling. Let's exhale out of our mouth, tuck your chin to your chest, and you're going to slowly roll and round down. Your hands are going to find the bar. Once you're here, press that bar down, lengthen out of your spine, spread the bum, lift the eyes, keep your shoulders down. Let's exhale, round our spine, lift the pedal, pull that tummy up into the spine to make this happen. Inhale, let's press that pedal down, lengthen out of the spine, spread the bum, lift the eyes. Exhale as you round up. Curl in, really pull that abdominal into the spine. Inhale, press that spine down, lengthen out, lift the eyes, spread the bum, shoulders down your spine. Let's exhale, round the spine, come up bone by bone. Take your hands off the pedal and slowly roll up in space. Feel the evenness on the footbed. Arms are down by your side. Very good. We're going to sit down on the chair, on the side of the chair. Scoot really low on the chair base, the carriage. You're going to round back and roll back onto the chair. Legs are going to be in tabletop. Once you have this, have both hands on one knee, extend the other leg out. We're going to pull, pull, and switch, little single leg. Pull, pull, and switch. Now you can keep your hands here, or you can bring the outside hand to the ankle, the inside hand to the knee. It's the outside hand to the ankle, the inside hand to the knee. So it's an exhale, exhale, inhale, switch. Exhale, exhale, inhale, switch. Now, get your leg in proper alignment, right where that leg comes out of the hip. The knee and the ankle and second toe are all in that alignment, especially when you bring this leg in towards your body. Feel yourself scour your hip joint. It's an exhale, exhale, come up a little bit higher in your crunch. Exhale, exhale, I know. Exhale, exhale, one more. Exhale, exhale, pull both knees in. Start your 100 here. You inhale for a full 5 count. And then you exhale for a full 5 count. Extend your legs out. Inhale for a full 5 count. And exhale for a full 5 count. I'm going to distract you. Heels together, toes apart. Inhale for a full 5 count. Exhale for a full 5 count. Bend into a frog. Inhale for a full 5 count. Slowly straighten out. Exhale for a full 5 count. Hold it here. Inhale for a full 5 count. Exhale for a full 5 count. Go back to neutral legs. Inhale for a full 5 count. Exhale for a full 5 count. Inhale, lift the legs on this 5 count. Lower the legs on the 5 count. Let's do that one more time. Inhale. Exhale. We're just going to hold it now. Inhaling. And exhaling, pulling that belly deep into the spine. One last pass. Inhale. And exhale. Let's fatigue the tummy out a little bit more. Just hold it. Bend the knees and stay in the crunch. Reach your arms back behind your head. Extend the legs or double leg stretch. Circle the arms, pull in the knees, exhale. Inhale, open yourself up, stay in the crunch. Circle the arms, pull in the knees, exhale. Inhale, open. Circle, exhale, pull in. Inhale, open. Circle around, exhale. 2 more passes. Inhale. Circle. Last one. Inhale. And circle. Good, rock yourself up. Very nice. Okay, I like your spring setting. You're going to come and face the front of your chair. You're about 1 inch away. Reach your arms forward in space. Pull your shoulders back in space. Let's tuck our chin to our chest and exhale. Round and roll down, hands behind the pedal again. Press that bar down, not all the way down. Round up, inhale. Exhale as you press down.
Inhale, round up. See if you can fold yourself deeper into that crunch. Exhale, press down. Inhale, come up. You exhale out of your mouth in Pilates with a nice relaxed face. Inhaling through your nose. One more time, press down. We're going to hold it. Bend our elbows narrow. They point back where our bums pointed. And straighten your arms. Exhale. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press down. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press. Inhale. Exhale. One more pass. Press it down. Keep it down all the way down. Let's lift our heels. Check your balance. Lower the heels. Ooh. Lift the heels. Lower the heels. You don't have to come all the way up. Try to keep the pedal down to the ground. Lift and lower, rolling up to that second toe. Lift. Be okay with a challenge today. And lower. One more pass. You lift, eyes on the thighs. And lower. Step a foot back. You're going to be in a pike position. Step the other foot back. Make sure you have good control over that pedal. Eyes on the thighs. Let's lift up all 10 toes here and see if you can lift the pedal just a little and then lower it down. If you feel like you need to step in closer to a little bit smaller of a pike or more narrow pike, do so. Lift and lower. We're mimicking our elephant. Lift and lower. Lift. Exhale, lower. Toes are lifted. Inhale, lift. Small motion here. Exhale, lower. Last pass. Lower. Let's lift our heels. We're going to mimic our upstretch. 1 or 2. Inhale, lift. Same concept. Exhale, lower. Try not to lower all the way if you can handle it. Inhale, lift. We're working with an inch or two here. Exhale, lower. Inhale, lift. Keep your eyes drop down on those thighs. Lower, shoulders down at your spine. Inhale, lift. Lower. Last pass. Lower down, stay down. I want you to step your feet back into a plank position. Now from here, tap one knee down to the ground. Go back to a plank. Tap the other knee down. Straighten out to a plank. Tap and up. Exhale. Tap. Up. Try not to shift your shoulders. Tap and lift. Try to keep your hips even. Tap. Lift. Tap. Lift. One more pass. Tap and lift. Pike it up. Make sure your chair is nice and stable. If you need to back it up against a wall, do so. And then go into that plank. Exhale. Let's pike it up. And then find that plank. I like to stabilize my chair. I always have a grippy underneath it when I'm doing these floor moves. Exhale, just so my body weight doesn't push the chair around in space. Inhale, find your plank. One more time. Exhale. Find your plank. Now, if it's your first go at this, it might be a little scary. Turn to the side, and then you're going to lift the opposite arm up into a side plank. Let's transition. Find your plank in space, both hands down, and go to the other side. You do a little side, lift that arm up, and then find that side plank. Let's go back to a neutral plank, both hands on the bar. Hips are nice and stable. Let's go to the other direction. Start twisting your body. Lift that arm up in space. Go back to your plank. And twist. It's an exhale as you open yourself up. And an inhale as you find your plank. Nice calm nervous system. Exhale. Inhale, find your plank. One more time. Exhale. And find your plank. Very good. Now, can you tap both knees down and then go back to that plank? Tap both knees down, plank. Tap. Exhale, plank. One more. Tap. And plank. Get the knees down, both knees down. They go right underneath your hips. You keep that bar down to the ground. Now from here, lift the bum, lift the eyes. Find this beautiful little arch in your spine. And exhale, round up. Inhale. Find that little cat-cow. Butt lifts and spreads. Eyes lift. Exhale. Last pass.
and lift.
From here, walk your knees in a little closer to your chair. I want you to try to shift your pelvis over the knees, which is a little challenging. Find where in space you can do that with your body. Now start to round the pedal up. Actually, it's an inhale. Exhale as you press that pedal down. Not all the way down. Keep the hips over the knees. Inhale, come up. Little cat. Exhale as you press down. Try not to let the butt pop back. Inhale as you come up. Keeping the hips stable. Exhale as you press down. Eyes stay towards your body. Inhale as you come up. Doing what you can with the fluidity. Exhale. 2. Inhale up. Exhale down. Last pass. Inhale. Exhale. You're going to slowly come up all the way. Take your hands off.
Very good. We're going to straddle our chair, sitting down on our bum now. I like the spring. Straddle, legs are wide. You're sitting down on your mat or the floor. And then from here, I want your arms straight and your back nice and straight and in space. If you need to scoot forward or back to make that happen, just honor those two things. Long back, long arms. Now, flex your feet in space, lead with your heels. Press the bar down, try not to lean back or bend the elbows. And then inhale, lift. Call it your armpit muscles. Feel all those muscles around your ribcage have to engage, squeeze to make this happen. Inhale. Exhale as you press down. Inhale as you lift. Now try not to lean back. Keep those arms straight. It's not about a big range of motion. It's about honoring those two things. Inhale as you lift. Exhale, press down. Are your arms straight? Are your ribs pointing towards your pelvis and your pelvis towards your ribs? Make it happen, babe. Exhale, press. Inhale, lift. We do one more pass. Exhale, press. Inhale, lift. Now from here, scoot just a bit closer. We're gonna bend our elbows out to the side. I want you to round your spine, press this bar down, curl forward. Inhale, come up. Arms are staying bent here. Exhale, tuck your chin to your chest. Lead with your core as you curl and round forward. Inhale, lift. So the arms are just traveling with us, but our spine is the one that's initiating this. Tuck your chin to your chest. Try not to lean back like a spine stretch. Inhale. I'll cue that a different way. Our back's up against imaginary wall. Tuck your chin to your chest. Peel your head off the wall. Peel your shoulders off the wall. Peel your middle back off the wall. That presses the bar down. Inhale, come up. 2 more like this. Exhale. Get all the air out. Inhale. Are the ribs pointing towards the pelvis when you come up to vertical? Of course they are, Elena. Exhale, round. And then come up. Yeah, babe. Okay, from here, hands go back behind you. You're gonna hoist your legs up on top of the carriage. The ankle is on the edge of the carriage. And I know this is a lot. We're all different lengths. Do what you can to honor that. It's okay if your knees bend. One hand on the bar, other hand on the bar. You're someone holding yourself up here in this little teaser position. Arms are long. Open your heart. Press this bar down with long arms. Inhale, lift. Don't bend them this time. Exhale, press down. Eyes on those toes or ankles. Inhale. I don't want your chin to be up too high. Think about the front neck and back neck are the same length. Inhale. Exhale, press. Inhale. Really pull that belly in or exhale all the air out to make that happen naturally. Inhale. One more time. Exhale. Reach that pedal up. Reach your arms towards your toes. If that's too much, stay to the bar. Slowly round the spine back. We're not done here. Don't go back all the way. Round the spine back. Around the spine back. Around the spine back. Around the spine back. All the way back. Very good. From this position, I want your heels on the bar and your legs are hip width apart. Press the bar down, all the way down to the ground. If you need to scoot forward or back to make your knees more comfortable, do what you need to do. Now from here, lift the pedal, and then exhale, press this bar down. Lift the pedal. Now focus on the rib cage being pointed towards our pelvis.
A lot of us like to flare our ribs, point our ribs up in space, and I really want you to control those ribs, keep them closed. Exhale, press. Inhale as you lift. Exhale, press. Find the alignment of the legs, hip socket, knee, second toe. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press. Inhale, lift. One more time. Exhale, press. You're going to stay down with the bar, round the spine up, and exhale, slowly roll up into a bridge. Let's make it one breath. Inhale as you roll down, bone by bone, bone by bone. Takes one breath to complete the exercise. Exhale as you roll it up, keeping that pedal down. Up to the shoulders, don't close that neck off. Inhale as you roll down. Wrists are flat, fingers are pointed towards the edge of the chair. Exhale as you round up. If you notice your wrists like to pop, try to keep them down. It's that flexibility challenge. Inhale as you roll down. We do one more bridge. Exhale, roll it up. Inhale, come down. Lift the bar up. Bring the bar down a little bit. Keep the bar there, okay? Round and roll up in your bridge. So there's a midway point of a little tension and then roll down. So same thing, but now we're in a uncomfort zone of where that spring is. Again, that pedal's pulled down just a bit. Exhale as you round up to the shoulders. Inhale, roll down. Try to find bone by bone. Be even from the left and right side. Exhale, roll up. Inhale down. Can we reach our arms up to the ceiling? It's on you. You don't have to. Exhale, roll up. Palms are turned towards one another. Shoulders are pushed down to the mat. Inhale down. Oh, you feel a little bit more in your back chain? Of course you do. Exhale, roll up. Notice where your body needs a little bit more articulation. Inhale down. Oh, one more time. Exhale up. Your hamstrings love it. If your body is like, no. Yes, they do. Roll it down. Good, lift the pedal. Oh, hands are down by your side. Let's reach your legs straight. It's okay if they're not on top of the chair. Reach your arms up to the ceiling. Inhale, reach your arms and lift your head. Like I said, this is an inhale. And then exhale, roll back. I want you to get that breath right. Inhale, reach your arms and lift your head. Inhaling. Exhale up. It's a lot of weight to lift this heavy head up. Now we're going to do the full roll up. It's an inhale. Here's your exhale. Force it out, force it out, force it out, force it out. If you need to hold on to anything to make it happen, do it. Inhale, open your heart. Round the spine and gracefully roll back down. I'm going to give you another chance. Yes. Remember, it's all about the breath, okay? Inhale, reach your arms and head. Don't hold the breath. Exhale, force it out, force it out, force it out, force it out, force it out. Good job. Open your heart. Awesome. Now let's swivel the legs to the side. We're laying on our tummy, heads facing towards the chair. Now once you're here, I want your hands, I haven't changed the spring, by the way. Your hands, I have not changed the spring. Your hands are on top of the bar. Drop your head down. A big flexibility challenge right here in your arms. If this is too much, you can have your hands to the side of the chair and do the same thing, okay? So drop your head. Let's have our legs hip width apart, neutral. Inhale, shoulders down. Inhale, lift the head, lift the chest. Keep the bar where it's at. And then exhale as you lower down. So a little swan. We're not moving the bar. We're just using it for assistance on the stretch. Inhale, lift the eyes, lift the head, lift the chest. Exhale, lower. Let's work a little bit thoracic. Inhale, lift. Keep your tummy down on the mat. So let upper back work. Exhale, lower down. Sometimes we go too big, and that upper back needs a little bit more love. Inhale, lift the eyes, lift the head, lift the chest, keep the tummy down. So let upper back squeezing. Yes, babe. Inhale, lower. We have such a forward head in our society. We need these upper back muscles to engage, to hold that head up properly. Lower. Okay. Inhale, lift. Come up a little higher this time, however high that is for you. Keep your shoulders down. And lower. Do 2 more like that. Can we glue our legs together? I don't know. It's your practice. Inhale. And lower. On this next one, we're going to use the bar. So if you don't have your hands on the bar, try to find it if your flexibility's there. Now stay up, pull the bar down just a bit, lift the bar, and then lower down. So we just added on just a little pull down. Inhale, lift the eyes, lift the head, lift the back. You exhale, pull the bar down just a bit, keep your arms straight. Lift, and then lower. We've been working on those arms staying straight, so it's more that core that wraps around our rib cage. Inhale up. It's an exhale, pull down. Don't let your ego take over. Lift and then lower. Open your legs up hip width apart. Let's do it one more time. Inhale, lift the eyes, lift the head, lift the back. Exhale, pull down. And lift and then lower down. Very good. I want your hands down on the ground. Push yourself back into a little rest position just for a bit. Good. Come up. You're going to be sitting down on the mat with your back towards the bar. So I'm going to turn around in space. Your back is towards the bar. Legs are going to be in front of you, hip width apart. And then you're going to really lead with those heels, so just reaching out of the heels. Hands reach back in space, a lot of flexibility here. Push that bar down. Now, once you have that bar down, back straight, arms are straight. Scoot wherever your body can handle that. Open your heart, keep your shoulders down. Bend the elbows back in space towards the chair, carriage. Press that bar down. You bend the elbows, they stay narrow intentionally. Exhale as you press down. I know it's a flexibility challenge. Welcome to Pilates. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press down. Now focus on the bottom of the ribs being pointed towards the top of the pelvis. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press down. Force that air out. Pull that belly into the spine. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press down. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press. Shoulders are staying down. One more. Bend. Really bend, like you're pulling yourself out of a pool. Exhale. Good. Keep it down. Shrug it up this time. Arms stay straight. Shoulders to the ears, and then press down. Shoulders up to the ears. Press down. You know the weight of the world, of all the things we think we need to be doing. Let's let this tension come out of our shoulders. Claim it. Lift up. This is your point to be like, oh, that tension? Exhale, press it down and say, go somewhere else. The earth will take it. Inhale. Exhale, press it down. Make it feel even from the left and right side, or that's our goal. Arms are straight again. One more. Press it down. Stay down. I want you to bend your feet. Keep the bar down. Bend the knees, not your feet. Bend your knees. Feet are flat. I want you to keep the bar down. Tuck your tail, round and roll up to a little tabletop position. And then inhale as we roll down. Good. Exhale, curl and roll up. Knees go over those toes. Inhale, go down. So we do this little tabletop on the chair, like sitting on the chair eventually. And I love this little preparatory move because it gives you that strength and trust in your upper body being able to support you and keep that bar down. Exhale. So if you have a hard time doing the true tabletop on the chair, this is a good one to come back to. Inhale. One more time. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, you stick with me. We'll do it eventually. Exhale, curl up. Open that heart. Lift those hips. Come down. One more. Exhale as you curl up. Lift.
and then lower. But somewhat close to the chair base. Straighten out of these legs, and then slowly bend these elbows. Yes, now we're gonna lay down on our back in this position. Head's close to the chair. You're gonna reach back, and your hands are gonna be on that dowel, that stick. If your chair doesn't have a stick, you can just be on the bar. Now, we all have different length torsos and arms. Sometimes if you can't get in this position with your head on the ground, you can always put your head on the base of the chair. Lift one leg to tabletop, lift the other leg into tabletop, you straighten your legs up. We're going into our jackknife. You lower those legs a bit, lift the legs, and then here, this is an exhale. Curl the booty up, let the feet find the chair. Lift the legs up, keep the hips nice and stable. Exhale as you slowly roll down, bone by bone. Now, if you're having a hard time rolling up out of this position, it's the breath, just like the roll up. Lower those legs, see how low you can go. Lift them. Exhale all the way up and over, nice and graceful. You lift the hips, it's an inhale, lift the legs. Exhale as you roll down. Try to feel even from the left and right side of your spine as you slowly roll down. Lower those legs. It's your practice, however low you want to go. Lift the legs. It's an exhale, no momentum here. Inhale, lift the legs, keep the hips stable. And then exhale as you slowly roll down. Try to keep those legs reaching towards the ceiling. One more jackknife with grace. Lift. Exhale up and over. Tap. Lift, keep your hips even, stable. Exhale as you round and roll down. Very good. Lower those legs down all the way with control. Yes. Relax your arms. Open the legs, palms up, close your eyes. You have arrived. B, don't you get out of this. Give me a little bit of time here. Feel yourself melt. Feel yourself like a grounding cord connect down to the center of the earth. Drop it like an anchor. Hear that anchor hit. Take a big inhale in. On your exhale, anything that you need to release out of that cord, give it to the earth. Anything. Use that imagination. That's why it's there. Big inhale in. Exhale. Feel yourself just root. Be grounded and present. Put your hands on your tummy. Tell your body, your temple, thank you for having the strength to do what we just did. Especially if you made it through this. Be proud of yourself where you're at. Don't let your ego take over and say that, oh, well, I didn't do it perfectly. No, babe. It's not what it's about. Every day's different. Every moment's different. You're here. You showed up. Be proud of yourself and truly be grateful for that. Tell yourself that you love yourself, and I hope to God that you really find that true level of love, because you cannot truly love others if you do not have that space with yourself. So find that self-love. Show up for yourself. Love yourself. Take care of yourself. Meet yourself. Take a big breath in, just like a child. How easy it is to love a random 4-year-old that has a conversation with us. Love yourself like that. Let those flows of emotions just happen. We are here on earth. We're supposed to feel these emotions, big emotions, you know. And just like surfing, it's a wave. You can ride that emotional wave with your breath. And if you're not breathing through that emotional wave, that wave can take you under. Okay? Let that sink in. Take a big breath in. Exhale it out. Let them go somewhere else. And be grateful for this opportunity that we do have on this planet right now, that we do get to experience these emotions. We do get to experience these things. Yes, they are hard. Yes, there's some that are happy. It's like the whole thing, you know? Some are good, some are bad. It's a duality planet. Focus on the good. Be grateful for what you have. Be grateful for what you know. And be grateful for who you are. Big breath in. And let everything go. Well, I appreciate you being here very, very much. You can lay here for however long you feel like you need to lay here. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Until next time, my friends.